Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and hope you guys are doing well today. I want to do a video talking about how to efficiently farm nightmare dungeons. In my 50 nightmare dungeon video, I got a lot of comments around me doing 11 plus nightmare dungeons an hour, so let's get into it. So the first thing to talk about is sigils. If you're going to sit down and run for a period of time, rather than wasting time in between every dungeon looking for sigils and wasting your potions, etc., have a small stockpile of sigils ready to run. Now remember, in terms of XP, you want to be running nightmare dungeons with mobs that are 3 levels above you. I extend that rule personally to go like 3 to 5 levels above, just for some flexibility in tiers. I personally farm Blind Burrows, Alderwood, Wraithwind Wilds, Sunken Ruins, Witchwater, Gulrun Canals, and Cultist Refuge. I'll craft like 5 sigils, pick out all the ones I want, and salvage the rest. I repeat this till around 10 sigils, and the only affixes I tend to get rid of is Resource Burn, and occasionally I'll get rid of Suppressor as well if I don't really fancy running them. So once you've got some keys with good affixes, let's get into farming them. In terms of farming nightmare dungeons efficiently, I focus on 3 main things. Firstly is density. There is no fictitious number that equates to density. If there's more than a couple of mobs, they aren't going to be too inconvenient to hit. I'll kill them. Generally, I expect to spend no more than 1 to 2 casts on a pack of normal mobs to kill them, and you really want to spend a minimum amount of time killing them. You will gain quite a bit of your experience this way, so it's definitely worth killing normal mobs, but don't spend too much time on them. Secondly is elites. Elites are the big key to experience in Diablo 4. Every elite pack I find I typically kill unless extremely toxic affixes. They tend to also come with normal mobs, so I expect to spend a little while longer focusing on elites than I would just density in general. Completion. So completing Nightmare Dungeons gives a chunk of experience through objectives and completion, glyph experience, legendary unique rewards. So I'll always try to make sure I am working towards completion as quick as possible. Some things to consider that may help you speed up your Nightmare Dungeons. Unless it's a kill all, avoid single mobs. They're almost always not worth it. Even in a kill all dungeon, you can often skip the occasional mob and it will just get ported to you later through the horde system. Movement speed is king. In almost every situation, moving faster directly correlates to more legendaries, uniques, experience, and glyph experience. Map layouts in Nightmare Dungeons are often similar or the same in between every dungeon. Learning a few dungeons can speed up runs massively. Stick to dungeons that suit your build. For example, Bone Spear does incredibly well in corridors, so things like Blind Burrows works extremely well for me. Events. Now, events are completely your choice to do. I personally don't often run events in dungeons, but they can be a big source of experience. They do slow down your completion rate though, so it may increase your XP overall, but it'll lower your glyph experience and rewards. An average nightmare dungeon for me takes around 4 to 4.5 minutes. Some dungeons are as low as 3, some are as high as 6. I pick up ancestrals and maximize any wait time to junk gear in my bags for quick trips to town for sales. I also make sure I stock up on potions so I can keep farming. These are all the things I do to farm nightmare dungeons, and if you have any questions, definitely put them in the comments below. I will try and get back to you as quick as possible. Using these tactics, you can see what I'm doing on the screen as well. I'm farming quite comfortably 10 nightmare dungeons an hour, and that's without kind of focusing too much. I'll have a film on the other screen or something like that. If I really push it, I've had as high as I think 14. You can really go fast with doing this. So I hope this helps. More videos to come in the future, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.